Now we can go to Storm Hill, go up this little hill to meet this giant. Now that he's defeated, we can come over here and get our Strength Not Crystal tier. This will help us increase our damage with the weapon that we have. And if we go over here to get this grace, we meet another NPC.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernard. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order?
Now with this, I usually do my faith holds firm, because then we can get access to his Ashes of War that he can sell. Sadly enough, we're not going to be using any of these, because I have one already in mind. So we have a long ways until we get there. You see that knight that's up there on that horse? We want the Ash of War that he has. Ash of War Golden Vow. Ash of War Golden Vow essentially increases the attack power and defense of nearby allies and yourself. Oh nice, we have a dagger now. That's exactly just what we needed. But for now...
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
let's help this
Oh,
jar man.
my stars. I'm so happy to see you. I am Alexander, also known as the Iron Fist. And as you can see, I'm stuck here. Please, can you help me out of this?
Let's help him out.
My thanks. 1,000 thanks. Just give me a good smack from the rear with something nice and big. And I'll pop clean out, I'm sure. Don't dally. There's no need to fret. I'm very well trained. Give it your all, I say.
Other than that sus wording that he just used, let us use our claymore to get him out of this situation.
Well played, good lady. Well played. Though that mighty wallop of yours almost spelt the end of me. Well, I'm out now, and that's what counts. I thank you. And as a token of my appreciation, I'd like you to have this.
Exalted Flesh. This is also an item that you can use to increase your attack as well as, I think, defense. I think it's just a boost attack.
Once again, the pleasure is mine. I am the warrior jar known as Alexander. Iron Fist Alexander, in fact. I journey to the east, where I intend to further my education in the ways of war. And beyond these lands lie the scarlet, rot-blighted Caelid wilds. And upon their southern edge is Redmane Castle, in which a festival of combat is being held. I'd heard whispers of such festivities before. Doesn't the notion set your breast aflutter?
Alright, now we can continue on. we will see Alexander later on in the game. You can see him in certain spots that he can be seen at. You'll just have to keep looking, or at least look for him whenever you think you can see a big, hot man. Now here is a little overworld enemy boss that we can fight. Actually, first, let me heal up. Alright, I think we're now good enough to fight him. Give me a American. And he's dead. And we got a death route for that encounter. And skeletal militiaman ashes. Moving on forward. We go into this church. And talk to Melina.
Forgive me. I've been testing you to determine if the Elden Ring would truly have you. If you had the mettle to endure this long and arduous path. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace.
Now we could easily go to the Round Table Hold, but for now we are going to still gather a few more things to level ourselves up. Now this area is terrifying, but we don't need to be scared of it for long. We're out of this grace. Get to this graveyard. Grab this map fragment. Avoid the dragon. I said avoid the dragons. What did I say? I said avoid the dragon. Now that we avoided the dragons, this is going to be a little bit difficult, but it'll be kind of fun, but also easy, but also not. Trust me. Ah, we're poisoned. Okay. Now we go up here, grab the deck to staff, jump down this. Avoid the rat. Avoid both rats. And quit out. And now that we have it, now this is a secret way to get around Castle Stormvale if you don't want to fight the boss that's in there at the moment. We can make it to the next area, Liurnia of the Lakes. Now I will say that this area is so cool. But just looking at it, it's so awesome. Just the whole vista. And we're gonna have a lot of fun here. Now if we go into this church, grab this sacred tear. Past this little fort of people, get this grace, we can talk to this merchant, where we can grab the lantern as I spoke about before. And with this lantern, we can go to our pouch, equip it, so when we're in like a cave or a dark area, we can light it up. Ow. And here's a little gateway that we can take. To travel to another location. This big ass castle, and we can ride right on by. Take a right here to get another golden seed. Go over here, grab some of these runes, grab the smithing stone, avoid everyone in this little village. That includes you, Mr. Flower. Okay, now, do you see that big spike in the distance? We're going towards that. However, there is a big enemy that is going to be very difficult at our level at the moment. So we're going to sneak by. Easy like taking candy from a baby. More like a pea from a dragon. We can grab this grace now. Grab whatever this jellyfish is having. go into this fort, grab this item, move past this congregation, get this grace, this map, we can go and get the grace that's over here. Go down this way. Get this golden seed. Get this grace. Climb up the ladder. Climb up another ladder. This ladder. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. Kill this thing. Grab this grace. Go up this lift. Go down here. Here's you and you. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Go this ladder. Go over here. killed him. Yoink. Yoink. Grab this grace. Go back down here. Go into this church. Grab this secret tier. Come back to Kalid. And we can go over to that fort right there. Steal these golden runes. Right here. Now if we look at the flame grant me strength, this incantation enhances physical and fire affinity power attacks. However, we need our new Ash of War that we need. We can come up here. Get this map fragment, this golden seed, and this site of grace. Now we just have to go and get our Ash of War, which is up on that little cliff. Right here. Now what Cragblight does, it enhances the attack power and makes it easier to break enemy stances. This will be crucial for what we have with our weapon. But for now, let us go to our flasks, add a charge, use 1 golden seed, 1 more, 2, 2, and then we can increase our amount that we can get back with our flasks. 1, 2, 3, and now we can go to the round table hold.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
And now we are in the round table hold. Here you can talk to NPCs, get items. What we need to do is talk to Smithing Master Hugh. Basically, he will help us with enhancing our weapons to make our weapons even stronger. Now our Claymore is plus 5. We can change our Ash of War to make our weapons even stronger. So we can do this. Now our Claymore is +5. We can change our Ash of War to Cragblade. Now that we have that, we can go here, Wondrous Physic, put our Strength Knot tier and our Spiked Cracked tier in our Wondrous Physic. Flame, grant me strength. Put the Golden Vow on the dagger that we got. Use the runes that we have to increase our faith by 15. And our health and stamina. Now we can go back up here, past all of these enemies. Get this side of Grace and face our first boss. Now, there's a little bit of a ritual that people do when they want to test themselves and see if they can fight the boss and kill it first try. I usually do. Golden Vow. Flame grant me strength. Fat. Physic. Two-hand our weapon. Cragblade. And we enter.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition. Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
And our first boss is Margit the Fell.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
At least we got him to half. That's the one good thing about these games, or at least this game in particular, that you can face a boss, test it out, see if you deal enough damage to kill him, or if you want, you can just bypass it, go get more runes, kill enemies, level up, get more powerful, and then you can face them again. But for us, let us see if we can do it again. Ooh, a stagger.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
And we got a second stagger, and We got him.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smoldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night. The hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
And with that, our technically first tutorial boss is done. And I believe that that is a perfect way to end this little series off. And I hope you guys had a little good insight and understanding of how the game and the mechanics are, even if I did them horribly. Maybe. But anyway, I believe that was a good way to show people how to play the game, understand the mechanics, and generally understand how these games are not that difficult. But anyway, I hope you guys had a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!